Should be able to. Now, initially, someone was asking me on Facebook to make a to help them figure out a way to have the tent kind of system. Okay, well, thanks. Someone was asking me, and I'm not going to put the person's name out there. It's just I don't want to put their personal information out there. They asked me how to simulate the tent and the save system from Final Fantasy, most especially the tent system. So what I'm going to do is attempt to do the exact same thing here to try to help them out. So what we're going to do is we're going to make an item here. We'll call it a safe house gem. And this is going to be a gem that they can use to generate, say, kind of like a safe place where they can rest or whatever. But you can only do it on a safe spot. So what we're going to do here is pick the right icon for it, and we'll probably go with this. Probably use that. And we'll make a little description. Let's see. Makes a safe space. Whoops. A safe space for. Let me see if I can. There should be. Delete message, and it will slow mode. It says 10 seconds. I'll just make it 1 second. Hopefully that should fix it. All right. Hopefully that'll be a little bit better. All right. Save space for, I guess, the party to rest. And we'll put it in parentheses. Use at save points. Go back over here. All right. Maybe I'll just kind of make sure it fits all in the same place. There we go. Now we're going to put a common event here. Occasion. Menu screen. And put a common event here. And apply that. All right. So we'll just call this save house gem use. Now we're going to have. Hello. Oh, hey. What's going on, Tag? What's going on? Glad you came out. I'm gonna get on. I saw a post you put up earlier today. I don't usually do much work on Sundays, any kind. But what I'll do is, thanks for coming on. I do appreciate that, Tag. I'm gonna get to those areas that you gave me in the Discord. I'll get to those tomorrow. I'll try to get them all knocked out tomorrow. Let me know if you find any others too. Hey, Crimson Sharks, what's up, man? Thanks for joining. I appreciate you. So where was I at? Okay, we got to make a switch. So we'll call this switch safe house allowed. Now I'm copying this from my game. Tag will probably know what that is. It's going to be I like skunks a lot, by the way. Tag will know what this is. It came from my old my oldest project, which I'm in the process of getting done. It's called Monstructs, Makers, and Mayhem. You can find out about it in the link for my website down in the little panels down below. So I'm kind of copying it from that. Ooh, excuse me. All right. So I'll delete that and put a condition branch. We'll put a condition branch. We already have that up already and have the else on. Now, if it's on, Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. We'll show a text and say the party can now rest. And we'll say we'll put that in the middle. We'll preview, make sure the party can now rest. We'll put a little sound effect. Say, let's see here. Let's see. What do we put down? Let's see what we got here. What's a good one? Can you guys hear the music too? Let me know if you can hear the music as well. No. That's not what I want. Here we go. All right. We'll just bring it. Bring that. I always like having my music around about 70 for some reason. Bring that down a little bit so you can hear me. All right, so we'll have that. Now, what we'll have here. Thanks. Hope you guys like it. This is some stuff that I got from YouTube when I used to put up YouTube videos a lot. I may get back to doing that again. I don't know. Just I'm gonna have to depend on how my schedule works out with everything else I got going on. Well, I have a YouTube channel. I had to stop putting up gaming content. You'll find the link to it down, and again in the panels down below. I had to. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tad. What happened? I'm hope nothing too bad. I hope, but I still have the channel. I just have to just get back to put more videos back up. I might just put this up, like part of this up, for people to check out just in case they need it. Let's get back to business here. Let's go back to the. Let's see what we got. Change party H. Change HP. Lately, I've been flying into sticky tape when I fly. What? Fly closer to the light. Oh, okay. I want to cover off for the whole party. Go back here for a second. There should be something here that you can change the staff for the whole party. Why is this recover all just for one person? Oh, entire party. Okay. So now everybody gets to recover all. This guy is 3. Yes, I have actually heard of this guy. I think I know they had this guy. Was it 5 that came out recently? I believe. So let's see here. We'll also do a fade out. We'll like fade the screen out for a little bit. Wait, say about 3 seconds. Then we'll wait, say about 7 seconds. And fade in. Else, we'll just show a message. This item can't be used right now. Oh yeah? I've seen it play, but I never got a chance to play it. If I ever get a chance to like catch it somewhere at some point, I'll see if I can grab it. Hopefully it's on Steam. Maybe I can grab it there. Put this in the middle. And that should be that. So now that should take care of that. So here's what's happening here. Anytime when this particular item I'm going to apply, anytime when this particular item here is chosen, it's going to activate this common event. And depending on if this particular switch is on, you'll be able to rest your party. If it's not, it's going to show the item can't be used. So let's go here. We're going to choose anything. 1, 2, and 5. It's on Steam. All right, I'll actually check it out. Thanks, Tag. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Looking for like a little magical circle type of thing. These are doors. Those are switches. Those are the magical creatures. Let's see. No. Damage. I usually don't use the RTP stuff. I usually try to make my own stuff if I can help it. Maybe let's go with this. And we'll put this as through and action button. And this will activate right here. So now let's see. Make sure I got this right. I want to make sure I look at it right. Because as Tad will tell you, sometimes I have a tendency not to check everything. I try to be as thorough as I possibly can, but I have a tendency to kind of skip over stuff sometimes. I know Tag will testify to that. Let's see. Okay. The party can rest now. All right. Now, in terms of a save, let's see. Save. Open save menu. Let's do this. We'll put up a choice. Show choices. Yes. All right. So we'll put up a message. Say, do you want to want to save your progress? And we'll put that, say, like on the top. And as yes, then you can, yeah, we'll put that on. Say, well, take that from here, put it right there, paste. And I guess say, I should say, just put it like this. You can now use a safe house. So you can now, I'll say like this, maybe feel free to use your safe house. And put that in the middle. And then the person can go use the safe house right here. And if not, where's that at? Save menu. Open save menu. And they can save. Let's give them an option. Edit to cancel. Cancel. And that's be the branch. So if they hit the cancel key, they will automatically come out of this. So now I think what I'll do is I'll make this on player touch. Now let's see if this will work. Yeah. Let's see if this will work. Give it a second. The reason why I know this so well because I used it when I I haven't gotten into the save mechanic in my game yet. Okay, well if this will help give you an idea of anything, feel free to use it. I use this one. I don't use this kind of save mechanic for like that. I just use the tent mechanic. That's it. I have not made a game yet where you can save anywhere. I don't know why I have not as of yet. I think that's maybe a little bit kind of cheaty. A little bit. I want to try to put my my characters or the player in a place where they're going to have to be a little bit more strategic with their saves. So it makes the saves, I guess more worth it. I guess I don't know. I guess it's the way my brain thinks. I guess to kind of maybe impress upon the player that this is something serious. I guess is maybe what I'm going for. So that's kind of the reason why I have not done it yet, but maybe I might. There's some games that you have to do with like Pokemon, because if you had to go through a save spot in Pokemon, I think that would actually grind the game down, and I think a lot of people would not want to play it as much as they would want to usually. So I think that probably might be part of its appeal. Okay, so we're gonna go open up the menu. Now loading. Okay, item. Oh crap, I forgot to add it in a category. See, there we go. See, messed up. Regular item. I forgot to give it to him. No problem. We'll do this as an auto start. And we'll just add this item, change items. Safe house gem. Add 1. We'll do self switch A on. Do a new page. Self switch on, and there you have it. Quick, simple, and easy. There are a lot of surprises in my game, so frequently saving is okay. Well, that makes sense. See, if you have a lot of stuff going on in your game, that's a good idea. So now let's do this. Do do bop, boop bop, boop bop, boop bop, boop boop bop, boop bop, boop bop. Boop bap bap boom boom bap boom bap boop boop bap boop bap boom boom bap boop bap boop 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 bap boop bap boop bap. All right, so we use item. Okay. All right, I don't think I want to make that a single target gem. Make that all allies, I guess. Make a consumable menu screen. Maybe set it for nobody. Okay, that'll probably be best. Hold on a second. I want to see something. I'm going to go back to my old project here. Nope. Just to make sure I got that right. Because like I said before, I'm kind of like copying the idea from this game right here. Like I try to go custom with everything with this game because I wanted to, make my own thing. Let's go to the items. Please do not mind the apparent mess. Scope none. Okay, only in menu. All right. Excuse me. All right. This item can't be used right now. All right. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Why is that coming on? Player touch. Well, that's odd. Maybe I just put it as below character. Town sets are a pain. Oh, you know what? It can be. It depends on how you want to do it. I'm be honest with you. I'd like to try to make things as easy as possible when I try to do things, so it's not so labor intensive. So I have a certain way of doing it. It didn't really take that bad. Take that long for me to make like the different kind of tile sets. I think maybe it took me maybe about a little less than a month just to make sure I got everything right. I guess total work with, yeah, probably about like not too long than a month to do the tile sets themselves, because I just use simple shapes, and I'm kind of the fan of the whole KISS method, you know, keep it simple, stupid. So I didn't want to try to make things too complicated for me. So let's try that here. So that's the reason why that's how I went about doing it. I wanted to try to make it as easy as I possibly can for myself, if I could help it. So I mean, if you want to actually make your own tile sets, the only thing I can suggest is use a combination of like simple shapes and using some of the textures from Photoshop, because that's what I use to kind of. Okay, here we go. Do you want to save your progress? Yes. Feel free to use your safe house. I think I made a little mistake there. Open save menu. Where did I? Oh, that's why. Okay, now that item will do that. That's why that happened. Okay, but you get the general point. The problem for me is I tend to overcomplicate it, and I know that about myself. The only thing I can say about that, my brother, is you're gonna have to try to. I understand that people have a tendency to want to try to make things as good as they can, and look, I get that too. I understand that, but seeing as how you're trying to do something yourself, I think at least at first, when you're trying to do it, like I said before, just use the KISS method, man. Just keep it simple, stupid, and just simple shapes, using some Photoshop filters and the patterns. I have a couple that I actually use. I actually made some. I could probably lend them to you if you like. I probably might have them up around if you want to use them. If you want, I mean, I guess I could make like a YouTube video showing you how to make your own tile sets and stuff like that. It's not that hard, but it does take a little bit of time and a little bit of patience. And we'll just use that. Use item. The party can now rest. That's a little short. Now, do I have that item again? And it's gone. Okay, but you get the general gist of it. So let's just straighten up that for you. Okay. So we'll just make this wait, say, a full 60 seconds. So if 60 frames, that'll be 1 second. Okay, and we'll put like another one, say, another text right here. Paste. And say, the party is now healed. The party is now healed. No, I have the templates. It's just that, just the time I would rather be using on other parts of the game. Hey, look, I get you. I get you. Not everybody is as masochistic as I am in terms of trying to do everything myself. But I found that it's hard to depend on people to want to work on your project as much as you do. So I guess because when I first started making my first game, which was Monstrux, it was and like some people would want to help, but then they would help and then they would leave, or they would say other stuff, and then they just lost interest, this, that, and the third, yada, yada, yada. And for a long time, the game just sat because nobody wanted to help me with scripting. Nobody wanted to help me with the designs for the Monstrux. Nobody wanted to help me with the tile set. So I just said, the hell with it, and I just went it alone. I did it myself. I made my own Monstrux. They may not look the best, but I did it. I made my own tile sets. That may not look the best, but I did it. I'm making my own character sets. They may not look the best, but I did it. So it's like it's a combination of all these different things that I had to do myself. And so I kind of had to learn to be kind of self-sufficient, you know? I hate to be like that, but that's just the way it is. I don't want to walk through that. I want it to be where you can go through it. Do I really want to have the player? Yeah. As well as mine is the soundtrack my friend is doing. Well, that's good. If you can get somebody. Oh, I'm glad I'm glad you are with me. It's a good thing if you can get somebody to help you. Now, the soundtrack, the music I got for the game, I got from a website called soundimage.org. A real guy named Eric Matias, he does that. You've probably seen him on the RPG Maker Facebook group. He puts a lot of his stuff up there. He's a really nice guy. I donated to him like a couple of times. He makes all the music himself. He does it for free. He doesn't charge anything for you. He just asks you give him a shout out, an attribution for his music. I got to put that down on my chat panel as well, if I can do it. I got to shout him out. I may get into making music for myself. I don't know. But Eric does a good job. His music works pretty good. I've used it in both of my projects. That means Slime Kingdom and also Monstrux Makers and Mayhem. So you get a good service for what you're paying for. All right. So you use that. The party cannot rest. I wonder why you can't hear the music. Hold on a second. Let me just pause that for a second. I want to hear something for a second. Why you can't hear the music with that? Okay, so you should be able to hear it. And this should be, it's through. But why is it not? Maybe put it above the character, maybe? Maybe that'll probably do a little bit better. That'll be a little better. But then again, you can't touch it, can you? Well, maybe you still can. I want to hear why you can't hear the sound. All right. Okay, so you can. All right. Do you want to save your progress? Yes. Feel free to use a safe house. Item. Safe house gem. I wonder why you can't hear that. That's weird. Maybe I'll do this then. Just paste it here, let it play there. But you should get the general gist of it. I'm gonna probably may stop it here. How long have I been streaming? 42 minutes. But I probably will make like a clip of this, put this up. Hopefully this actually will help out. Oh, I know why. I turned down the volume on for RPGMMV because it was kind of getting on my nerves when I was because I was constantly have to go back and reset it. So every time when I did it, the theme music kept getting on my nerves. I had to keep going back and forth to it. All right, so that should just about do it with this. So this should actually help this out. RPG Maker Help Desk. Yep, that's what it was. Yep. Okay, so we go to this item. All right, there we go. Of course, you would stress it out, have the whole the fade out scene long enough for the music to be over there, bring it back. But that's it on the whole. I'm just going to show you everything that I did so far. So this is the item right here. You can call it tent, whatever you want to call it. Put whatever description you want here. You got to make it a regular item. If you want to make it consumable, you can. If you don't have to. Accessible from the menu screen with no scopes. It means anybody can use it and it doesn't affect anybody. Now, this is for RPG Maker MV. It's a little bit different for all the other RPG makers, but the actual premise is still the same. In the common, you got to have the common event attached to this particular item, and in the common event, you have to have this. You have to have a switch that will signify if the particular item is allowed to be on or not. If it's allowed to be on, then you put in all the little goodies right here. You put your message, the sound effects, the fade out screen. You can heal the party, have it come back in. But when it's not in the else branch, then you have this item can't be used. And it's really just that simple. Now, you can do it at anywhere. It doesn't necessarily have to be on a save spot. If you wanted to do this on a world map. Okay, well, great. You do use MV. Okay, well, great. If you want to use this, like on a world map, like what Final Fantasy does, because the world map, the overworld map is basically just a big save point anyway. You can do the same thing. Just have that switch on when you're on that map. So you can probably have it as a parallel process if you want to, since it's just going to be that along with any other parallel processes you may have on there. So say if you have like a parallel process, like you have the clouds moving across it and other things, I would suggest probably putting all of that in one parallel process event. I would suggest that, unless you got a lot of complicated stuff going on, but I think that should be it. But other than that, you should be good. So I do want to thank you for coming out for that part. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab something to drink real quick, and I'm going to come right back. So I'm going to put the music back on. I'll put the music back on, and I'm going to come right back. Now, if anybody has a question, please feel free to leave it down there if you want to, and I will try my best to try to answer it if I can. All right, I will be right back.